It is game day, Tim. Game one of the NLDS just about to get started at Globe Life Park, and we're joined by Mr. Steady, the way I like to call him, and he's been steady ever since putting on that Dodger uniform. That is the one and only Justin Turner. Justin, thanks a lot for the time.
Of course. Anything for you, David.
How do you like the nickname, Mr. Steady? I feel like that hashtag has got some traction.
I've been called worse, so I'll take it.
Okay, sounds good. Now that you're here, is it still strange that you'll be playing a playoff game away from Dodger Stadium?
Yeah, it's a little strange because we're watching other teams play in Dodger Stadium. So for us to be here, and I guess the other strange part is this would be the first playoff series I feel like where we wouldn't be flying across the country. Yeah. To play a team. The travel would be so nice just driving down to San Diego. But we're here in the bubble. Everyone's in a bubble somewhere, so can't let that be an excuse. Still got to show up and win games.
You guys played here at Globe Life Park. How much of an advantage is that to have some familiarity with the brand new ballpark and how it plays?
Yeah, I think the only difference is we're on the other side. We're in the different clubhouse. So, but having played a couple games here and knowing kind of how it plays and definitely helps and is definitely more, I guess, settling for us than if this was our first time coming here and having to play. Like some teams might be coming in here for the first time.
Not a lot of home runs have been hit at that ballpark. Does that change anything for your teammates on how they approach things as a team? Does that change anything?
No, our goal is to swing at strikes and take balls. And when we swing at strikes, try to hit the ball as hard as we can. And if it happens to go over the fence, it goes over the fence. But, that's kind of the recipe to give yourself the best chance for success. It's not about trying to hit homers. It's about trying to hit the ball hard.
Justin, how isolated are you from the buzz in Los Angeles? Everybody's very excited between having the Padres and Dodgers play in this series. Can you feel that from where you are?
Probably not as much as if we were in LA. But it's definitely going to be an exciting series. Like I said, two Southern California teams going at it in the postseason. I don't know if or when the last time the Dodgers and Padres hooked up in the postseason. Maybe you have that answer. You're like you know everything about the Dodgers. So
it never happened, Justin. Never happened.
This is the first time? Is this the first time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously an exciting time for Southern California and baseball in general, and should be a great series.
When it comes to the Padres, they've been trying for so long to try to close the gap between them and you. They are in a playoff series now with you. And do you feel like you kind of put them back down a little bit, winning 2 out of 3 in that last series, because they seem primed and ready to take the division in their minds?
Well, I think, we have the mindset of showing up and playing our game and controlling what we can control. And we have a group of guys in the clubhouse who go out every day and try to put all the noise aside and concentrate and focus on how we're going to win one game at a time. And that's kind of the recipe we've always had. And it doesn't matter who's on the other side of the field. So we're going to show up, try to win as many games as we can, win as many series as we can. And that's how we got to this point. And, nothing's going to change in the postseason. It's show up, figure out a way to win today, and whatever happens, happens. And then we'll come back and do it all again tomorrow.
Is that the biggest advantage? You guys have played in a lot bigger games than you will tonight. That experience, do you feel like that's a huge advantage?
Well, I think that's the trick is when you're taking it one game at a time and you're putting all your focus into one game, every game's a big game, right? So you don't really compare, a World Series from 2 years ago to tonight because, we're not looking back in the past and we're not looking ahead to tomorrow. We're focused on tonight. Tonight's the biggest game we have in front of us, and we're going to play it that way.